York Yankees have been navigating a season full of unexpected twists, especially when it comes to their pitching rotation. From the moment Gerrit Cole, their ace, was sidelined with a season-ending elbow surgery during spring training, fans and analysts alike have been vocal about the team's urgent need to find another starting pitcher to fill the gap. The absence of Cole left a massive hole that seemed impossible to fill easily. However, amid all the speculation and pressure to bring in fresh arms before the trade deadline, a name has quietly been emerging as a surprising contender to stabilize. The rotation, veteran left-hander Ryan Yarbrough. Yarbrough's story this season has been nothing short of remarkable. Coming into the year, expectations for him were modest at best. He signed a relatively low-profile one-year contract worth $2 million less than a week before the season's opener. No one really anticipated that he would become a key figure in the Yankees pitching staff, especially given the team's high standards and the shadow cast by injuries to top players. Yet Yarbrough has defied those doubts, delivering performance after performance that forces both fans and the front office to rethink their plans for July's trade deadline. His latest outing was a perfect example of why Yarbrough has become such a crucial piece in the Yankees' puzzle. On Monday night, he took the mound against the Los Angeles Angels and dominated for 6 strong innings, allowing just 2 hits and 1 run. The only blemish on his otherwise stellar performance was a leadoff home run given up to Zach Neto, but beyond that, he kept the Angels lineup off balance, striking out 7 batters. For a pitcher who was barely on the radar at the start of the season, these numbers are impressive. Through 4 starts and 20 innings in July alone, Yarbrough boasts a 2-0 record with an earned run average of 2.25, alongside a strikeout-to-walk ratio of 19-5. Such stats underline not just effectiveness, but also control and resilience on the mound. This recent surge in form is all the more impressive considering Yarbrough's career path. He came up as a starter and was once ranked as the Seattle Mariners' 14th best prospect back in 2015. However, last season saw him primarily as a reliever, splitting time between the Los Angeles Dodgers and Toronto Blue Jays. Many expected that his role with the Yankees would be similar, a bullpen arm rather than a fixture in the starting rotation. But this season, he has flipped that expectation on his head, proving capable of handling starter duties with poise and consistency. Despite his hot streak, it is worth remembering that Yarbrough's overall career numbers paint a different picture. He carries a career earned run average of 4.61 across 72 starts, which is far from dominant. Yet his recent performances suggest a pitcher who has made adjustments and found a new gear, a critical development for the Yankees, especially as they wrestle with injuries and inconsistent outings from other starters. The context around the Yankees pitching staff only amplifies the significance of Yarbrough's emergence. With Gerrit Cole out for the season and Luis Gil nursing a lat injury that might delay his return until July, the rotation has been stretched thin. Meanwhile, Clark Schmidt has been struggling to regain his command following a rotator cuff injury. And rookie Will Warren has shown promise, but has only managed to pitch deep into the 6th inning twice in 11 starts. Given these challenges, Yarbrough's ability to reliably take the ball every 5th day and keep the team competitive is a huge boost. Yarbrough's presence also adds complexity to the Yankees' trade deadline plans. While some names like Max Fried stand out as potential additions, Fried, in particular, boasting an impressive 7-0 record and an earned run average near 1.3, making him a legitimate contender for the Cy Young Award. The Yankees might be in a position where they don't need to rush a trade for a starter as much as previously thought. Yarbrough's surprising consistency and quality start after quality start could shift the team's approach entirely, opening the door for strategic decisions that balance immediate needs with long-term development. It's fascinating how baseball seasons evolve, especially for a franchise like the Yankees, where expectations are sky high and the pressure to perform is relentless. Players like Yarbrough, who come in under the radar and then seize their opportunity, become fan favorites and pivotal cogs in a team's success. He might even join the ranks of unexpected veterans who have stepped up when the chips were down, following in the footsteps of players like Matt Carpenter, who have earned their place in Yankees lore for delivering clutch performances against all odds. As the July trade deadline approaches, the Yankees will be watching closely, weighing options and considering how to balance their rotation. Yarbrough's role could be the deciding factor in whether the team aggressively pursues new arms or chooses to build around the stability he's providing. What was once seen as a weakness, the absence of Garrett Cole, might now be partially masked by a player who quietly earned his spot and refuses to give it up. The journey of Ryan Yarbrough this season embodies the unpredictable nature of baseball. From a last-minute signing with modest expectations to a key player commanding attention with his performances, his story is a testament to perseverance and adaptation. It challenges the common narrative that star power alone defines a team's success. Sometimes it's the quiet, steady contributions from those flying under the radar that keep a storied franchise like the Yankees competitive and hopeful. Watching Yarbrough take the mound out feels different. There's a sense of confidence and calm in his delivery, a command over his pitches that wasn't always evident earlier in his career. His ability to navigate lineups and execute under pressure brings a new layer of depth to the Yankees' rotation. With every inning he pitches effectively, the team gains more breathing room and flexibility in managing their roster and future moves. This unexpected success story also highlights the unpredictable nature of the trade deadline itself. While much of the chatter has centered around potential blockbuster acquisitions, sometimes the most impactful developments come from within, from players who seize their moment when opportunity knocks. Yarbrough has done just that, turning what seemed like a peripheral role into a key responsibility, and in doing so, reshaping the Yankees' approach to their pitching needs this season. For fans, it's a refreshing reminder that baseball is a game of adjustment, surprises, and resilience. It's about how players respond to adversity and find ways to contribute, even when the odds are against them. Yarbrough's run has given the Yankees a spark at a critical time, and as the season moves forward, all eyes will remain on him to see if he can keep this remarkable streak alive. In the ever-shifting landscape of a baseball season, stories like this one are what make the sport so compelling. The Yankees may have lost their star pitcher, but they might have found a new hero in the least expected place. Ryan Yarbrough's emergence as a reliable starter is a development that could change the trajectory of their campaign and remind everyone that sometimes the biggest surprises come from the players you least expect. As the season unfolds, Ryan Yarbrough's performance isn't just a temporary spark. It's becoming a foundation for the Yankees at a time when consistency is desperately needed. Baseball fans and analysts often talk about the importance of depth, especially in pitching staffs, where injuries and slumps can derail even the most well-built teams. The Yankees have certainly felt that pain this year, with Garrett Cole's absence and the uncertainty surrounding other starters only added to the pressure. But Yarbrough's emergence changes the narrative, offering a steady arm that the team can count on to deliver innings and keep the Yankees competitive on any given night. What makes Yarbrough's success even more compelling is his pitching style and adaptability. Unlike power pitchers who rely primarily on velocity, Yarbrough thrives on control, movement, and mixing pitches to keep hitters guessing. His ability to locate pitches and change speeds disrupts the timing of batters, which is crucial in today's game where offensive firepower is abundant. This strategic approach has allowed him to navigate through tough lineups without relying solely on overpowering stuff, proving that experience and craftiness can still win the day. Moreover, Yarbrough's impact extends beyond just the numbers on the stat sheet. Having a reliable starter who can consistently pitch 6 or more innings alleviates a huge burden on the bullpen, which otherwise faces overuse and fatigue over the long grind of a Major League Baseball season. By eating innings and limiting the damage, Yarbrough helps preserve the arms of the Yankees' relievers, giving the team a better chance to close out games successfully. In a sport where the difference between winning and losing often comes down to bullpen performance in the late innings, this role cannot be overstated. The Yankees' front office and coaching staff must now grapple with how to leverage this newfound asset. With the trade deadline looming, decisions are more complicated than ever. Do they still pursue a high-profile starter to complement Yarbrough and fill in for Cole, Or do they place greater trust in the roster they currently have, banking on internal options to carry the rotation forward? Each choice carries risks and rewards. Bringing in a new starter might strengthen the rotation, but could also disrupt the chemistry and development of pitchers like Yarro, who have earned their spots through hard work and results. On the other hand, relying solely on internal options means accepting some degree of uncertainty, especially if injuries or slumps resurface. The Yankees' situation also sheds light on the broader challenges teams face in balancing short-term goals with long-term planning. Trading for a top-tier pitcher at the deadline often requires parting with promising prospects or valuable assets, potentially impacting the team's future. Yarro's success provides a cushion that could reduce the urgency to make a costly trade, giving the Yankees breathing room to evaluate their options more thoroughly. This flexibility is invaluable as the team aims not only to compete this season, but to build sustainable success for years to come. Fans watching Yarro pitch have noticed his calm demeanor and veteran presence on the mound. He doesn't show panic or frustration, even when things don't go perfectly. That kind of mental toughness is a huge asset in the pressure cooker environment of New York, where the spotlight is intense and expectations are sky high. His ability to maintain focus and execute pitch after pitch under those conditions makes him a valuable leader, even if he's not the flashiest player on the roster. It's also interesting to consider Yarro's journey through different teams and roles before landing in the Bronx. Many players who shift between starting and relieving roles struggle to find consistency. The transition can be difficult, with different preparation routines, mental approaches, and physical demands. Yet Yarro has managed to adapt and excel, which speaks to his work ethic and baseball intelligence. His story can inspire other players who face uncertainty in their careers, showing that persistence and versatility can open doors even when the path isn't straightforward. Meanwhile, the Yankees pitching staff continues to evolve. Clark Schmidt's ongoing struggles with control and health create opportunities for others to step up, but also raise questions about how the team manages its young arms. Will Warren, the rookie, has shown flashes of promise but hasn't yet consistently delivered deep outings. The pressure on these younger pitchers is immense, making Yarro's steady performances even more critical. He serves as a bridge between the team's established veterans and its emerging talents, providing stability while the others develop. As July 31st approaches, the trade deadline will inevitably bring intense speculation and high-stakes decisions. Teams across the league jockey for position, looking to strengthen their rosters for the playoff push. The Yankees, always in the spotlight, will weigh their options carefully. But one thing is clear, Ryan Yarro's unexpected rise has given them an asset they didn't fully anticipate, altering the conversation around their pitching needs and offering a glimmer of hope amid the uncertainty. This situation also reflects the unpredictable nature of baseball seasons. Injuries, slumps, and breakout performances create an ever-changing landscape where adaptability is key. The Yankees have been forced to adapt quickly, and players like Yarro have stepped up to meet the challenge. Their stories remind us why baseball remains such a compelling sport, where heroes can emerge in unexpected places and every game offers a chance for redemption or glory. Yarro's season so far also adds a layer of excitement for Yankees fans who crave not only success but also narratives of perseverance and surprise. It's easy to get caught up in star power and marquee names, but baseball has always been a team sport where contributions come from all corners. Seeing a player defy expectations and become a vital part of the puzzle enriches the fan experience and deepens appreciation for the game's nuances. As the team moves forward, the question remains whether Yarro can sustain this level of performance. Baseball is a long season, and maintaining consistency is one of the toughest challenges for any player. The Yankees will be hoping that he can continue to pitch effectively, helping the team navigate the demanding schedule and keep their postseason hopes alive. Whatever happens next, Ryan Yarro's story this year will be remembered as a testament to the power of opportunity and hard work. In a league where so much attention is focused on the biggest names and blockbuster moves, his quiet but impactful rise shows that success can come from unexpected places. And sometimes, That's the best kind of story for a team chasing glory. But before we continue, please remember to join our channel and give this video a like. Your support allows us to keep bringing you the latest news about the New York Yankees. Feel free to share your thoughts on the news in the comments. Whispers are growing louder around the Bronx as speculation swirls that Cody Bellinger may already be regretting his decision to join the New York Yankees. According to sources close to the situation, Bellinger has privately expressed frustration with his current role and the intense scrutiny that comes with wearing the iconic pinstripes. While nothing has been confirmed publicly, those familiar with Bellinger's mindset suggest that the former MVP expected a smoother transition to life in New York after signing with the Yankees. Instead, he has reportedly struggled to adjust to the relentless media attention and the sky-high expectations that accompany playing in one of baseball's most storied franchises. Adding fuel to the fire, Bellinger was overheard in the clubhouse, lamenting that perhaps he made a mistake in choosing the Yankees over other interested teams during free agency. Some insiders claim that he misses the relative calm and supportive environment he enjoyed in his previous stint, far from the constant headlines and daily analysis that define New York sports coverage. The Yankees organization, for its part, has remained tight-lipped about Bellinger's rumored discontent. Publicly, team officials continue to express confidence in his abilities and emphasize his importance to their lineup. However, behind the scenes, there is growing concern that Bellinger's unease could affect team chemistry as the season progresses. Fans, too, are beginning to pick up on Bellinger's visible frustration on the field, leading to rampant speculation across social media platforms. Could a mid-season trade be in the works if Bellinger's discomfort persists? While such a move seems unlikely at this stage, given his talent and the significant investment made by the Yankees, nothing can be ruled out in the high-stakes world of Major League Baseball. For now, it remains just a rumor, a whisper carried through the dugout and beyond. But as with all things Yankees, the spotlight will only intensify, and Bellinger's next moves will be closely watched by fans and analysts alike. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to keep receiving exclusive news about the New York Yankees, please subscribe to our channel and give us a like. We always appreciate your comments and opinions. See you in the next video.